So recently, a few people have been asking for an overview plan of what on earth I'm getting up to. So I thought I'd try and explain that. Now, in order to do that, we need to go way back. 5 years ago, 400 and something videos ago, Joe and I decided that we would start a new project. And we moved in with Eden at 6 months, and the house originally looked like this. And it looks somewhat different now, but to the left of the house, in amongst that greenery, you may be able to make out a rough roof line of the flat roof of the old garage. And that is what we're working on now to try and transform. Now, if time, money, effort, budget, all sorts was not an issue, then yes, I would put a slate roof on to match. I'd face it all in stone. But I simply don't have the extra 10 to 15 grand it's going to cost to do that. It throws up all sorts of planning issues. And really, I need to just get on, make this a usable space, part of the house. Now, here's just a quick look at how it might tie into the potential workshop, which is still in the pipeline. But again, it's just I need to do this garage conversion first. We need that utility downstairs bathroom type space just to let the house function better. Now, we have started to look at the house in a secondary way. Initially, it was just we were doing everything for us. Now, there's scope for bigger projects in the future, or a big self-build or a conversion. And I don't want to make things too bespoke to us. So here is one idea where we will be expanding the whole kitchen out into a large oak frame room, basically sending the dining room out there, taking down a huge part of the kitchen external wall, and really kind of doubling the downstairs space, really, which is complete luxury. It's a huge amount of structural undertaking. The whole thing was a huge amount of disruption to the house, and I don't think we'd really see our money well spent doing that. We wouldn't lose any money, but there's better ways to invest in the house. So we kind of took a step back from that idea, but thought, how can we get almost that without the full-blown extension, big sort of full planning applications for side and rear extensions and all sorts. None of this really was permitted development. So we did a lightweight version of this, a slimline version, and that's what you see me working on at the moment. So rather than a rear extension in the oak frame, I will be doing it as a glazed roof, like a garden room conservatory. So that would just be a linking passage from the back door through to the utility and into the garden. Then on that side, you can see that kind of square porch. That is just simply a porch which will link the side door of the kitchen through to the new utility and toilet. So I think it's kind of the easiest, most straightforward route to go without a full-blown, because it's the front elevation of the house. I can get away with a porch. Then that remaining garage area will short-term be a workshop. Otherwise, it will become a family room, cinema room, gym, whatever us or future owners want it to be. But it will be part of the main house. So that kind of explains what we're up to, and gives you a bit of an overview of what's going on. There are still lots of crazy harebrained ideas in our heads, and I'm sure we will share those in the future. But for now, we have promised ourselves that we will no longer have to put on boots and coats to go and do the laundry, and nor will the kids have to navigate their way through 2 or 3 stairgates to go to the toilet each time. So the focus is to get this done, and then we can get the fancy stuff done in the spring. But I've been flat out as much as possible lately to try and get this built and get the roof done. If you want to stay more up to date, then head over to Instagram or Facebook. I'll trickle out these videos as and when I can edit them, and we'll have an episode on each stage of the build. So I think that's it. I hope that answers a few questions and gives you a better insight into what on earth I'm getting up to. Any questions, stick them down below. Apart from that, that's it. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you can, do it yourself, and we'll catch you next time.